Hello, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I will take a look at December of each year, going back 10 years, and see how and whether the Santa Claus rally uh, is true and what would be the best strategy for every December instead of relying on the Santa rally going up 1 or 2% between the end of Christmas, right after Christmas, through the first 2 days of the new year. Okay, so let's go back. So for the first chart up here is, as you can see here, the time frame, December 1st of 2013 through the first few days of 2014. Here is right after Christmas, right here, right? So if if the definition of the Santa rally is the market tend to have a positive return of 1 or 2% right after Christmas through the first 2 days of the year, well, guess what? It didn't really do a whole lot, right? So to me, I have always believed in the year-end rally. For those that watch my channel long enough, I talk about how year-end, as far as the entire month of December, could be a rally because why? As I said this so many times already. But if you haven't, and if you're new to the channel, it's about the year-end push of the professional. By professional, I mean mutual funds, hedge funds, their bonuses, comparison, job security, you name it, rely on the performance for the year, right? And if they trail the market, and usually 80%, if not 90% of managers trail the S&P 500 going into the end of the year. So if they have cash, whether it's 5%, 10%, whatever cash position they have, it's your money. They will use everything they can to push the market higher to get a better return for job security or better bonuses. That's just human tendency. So you have the year-end rally. Now, does it work every year-end? Of course not. Sometimes you have bad geopolitical situation or other reason. There's a lot of reason that can be a bad December. So it's never always December is a good month. You can go back in history and show that there are years where December was a bad month. But for sure, 2013, the end of 2013, you better off buying it on a dip and sell on the rip. Sure, if you buy before Christmas, for the most of December, it's more important to sell into the end of the year than whatever expectation you got, as far as the Santa rally, right? So for me, the strategy is buy on red, sell on green, right? That works. So let's move on to the next year. Okay, so let's go to the time period. Change that to the end of 2014 and then the first few days of 2015. Let's change the year. Okay. Once again, this time it's actually worse. It's right here. 1226 is right here. Do I need to say that the Santa rally is completely nonsense here? Yeah? Once again, you better off buy on red, sell on green, right? If you sit around and wait until after Christmas through the first few days, it's over. You're done. All right? So once again, for 2014, doesn't really work. Nonsense. Let's move on. The end of 2015, 2016. Need I say more? Nonsense, right? Here you go. 1226 right here. Okay, so after Christmas is right here. If you're lucky and buy right after Christmas and then sell a day or two later, you might make some money. Let's take out the elephant in the room. We're talking the S&P 500 here. On an individual stock, anything can happen on any given day. But I'm trying to illustrate why the center rally in the overall market is nonsense, old timer talking. Okay, it's completely utter nonsense. The farther we move away from the 70s, the farther we remove ourselves from that saying as far as the center rally happened the last 5 days of the year and the first 2 days of the next year. It's complete utter nonsense. Okay, so nonsense here. This is one of those years where you can say that December was not a good month. Need I say more? All right, let's move on. 2016, 2017. You see a center rally here? Once again, there you go. Right there. That's right after Christmas, is right here. No, right? I don't need to explain what the chart show you. Center rally? No. December rally? Yeah. You got a chance. Buy early December and get out mid-month. Whole lot of money, potentially, right? 2017. Finally, you have something where, yeah, here you go, right after Christmas, right here. Okay, right there. So that saying finally works. Finally works. Okay, so 1 out of 5. You like that odds? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, 2018, 2019. Hey, it might work on this year. Let's see. Oops, my bad. 2018, 2019. No. Ugly December, which is surprising for those that remember 2018. That's when the Fed was trying to tighten the balance sheet. Powell pivoted, and the market hated it that December. So yeah, it's an ugly December, and if you buy into after Christmas, right here, it's whatever, right? It's the better part was to avoid the market or not get caught in this downdraft. But I wouldn't say that it works for those that pile into the last week. You got basically even Steven, right? So once again, I'm not all that excited right there for 2018, 2019. Now, for 2019 and 2020, I can assume that's going to be a good year, right? Because of we're coming out of the bottom of COVID lockdown, right? So yeah, without even seeing the chart, I can remember. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, it's right here, 1226 right here. Once again, meh. It's a lot meh. Okay, you better off buying at the beginning of December. So far, if you go back and rewind and look at all the chart from 2013, it's almost better off to either avoid the entire month of December or stay out of the market, or buy at the beginning and then sell into Christmas. That's where the biggest gains are. Not the gains are not between after Christmas and the first few days of the year. Okay, so that was a slight surprise for me because I don't remember that it was not so great as far as the center rally. All right, so let's move on to the next year, 2020, 2021. Meh, another meh, right? Right here, right there. That's the first day after Christmas. Does it look like something exciting? Not really, right? It's almost look like if you bought before Christmas, you better off trimming into right after that week. It's more, so far, let's finish up. Okay, we're near the end. I could give you my overall thoughts. 2021, 2022. Is it going to be a good one? Let's see. Meh, right? Look, right there. That's the day, the first trading day after Christmas. No, right? Basically, not much flat line, sideways, and then yeah, it's not. Once again, you're better off buying in the beginning of December, and then look for trimming opportunities after that. Yeah, for sure. If you bought, right, you should trim and then maybe buy the dip again and trim. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's a trim. If anything, hopefully it's clear that it is an event to trim into, right? If it even go up during those last few days of the year. Okay, this is last year. The decision for last year was stay out of it. You're better off selling at the beginning of the year. There's no rally. Okay, so there you go. For those that have been around long enough to hear my thoughts on the center rally, I poo-poo on the concept, the definition that the market is up 1 or 2% the day after Christmas through the first few days. And going back 10 years, I say that my argument that it is nonsense is pretty much proven, right? So hopefully going forward, you can toss that nonsense out the window and just focus on the technical of the market. If there's any kind of rally into the market, it is an event to sell into, not any kind of event to chase up or buy into the market after Christmas because of some euphoria nonsense. Okay, we're far from the age of the 70s or the 80s. The age of computers are here. The new age of trading is here, and just about every stock market mantra or saying or belief from the 70s or 60s or whatever, that should be flushed down the toilet, because almost everything from that almanac, the Trader's Almanac that came out in the 70s that was famous for a lot of the saying, is not true anymore, not in a new age. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.